All right, good morning, everybody. This is the Star City Blood Bowl League Season 3, end of the regular season statistics and awards, where we come together and kind of honor those teams and players that did exceptionally well throughout the season, and also those who didn't do maybe so exceptionally well, but we had a few good laughs along the way. So, without any more being said, we'll jump right into it. So for league totals, we had 8 teams participate in this year's season. That's 56 total games that were played. We had a average team value of all of those 8 teams being a 1,445,000 gold pieces value. We had 70 touchdowns scored in those 56 games and 80 casualties, which included 8 deaths throughout the year. So, without further ado, we'll get into some of the team awards. So, the Wooden Spoon, this is the team that got last place but had a lot of fun doing it, was the Defilers of Doom. They had a team value of 1,150,000 gold pieces. They had one tie throughout the year, and the rest of their games were all 6 losses. They scored one total touchdown in those 7 games and had 13 touchdowns scored against them. They got beat up even more so. They had a -5 net casualty, and they were coached by Travis Pierce. So, congratulations to the Defilers for winning that award. The next award we get into is what we call the Mr. Mediocre Award. It's kind of like they did okay, not good, not great. They actually finished 50% overall, right in the middle of the pack. And so this goes to the Toralithus Phoenixes. They had a team value of 1,630,000. They ended with 3 wins, 1 draw, and 3 losses. They had 8 touchdowns scored and 8 touchdowns against them. Just some more of that +0 net Mr. Mediocrity there. They also had an astounding 11 completions throughout the year, and that was a team that was coached by Doug Phillips. So congratulations to the Phoenixes on winning that award. The next team is the best team. This team was pretty unstoppable throughout the year coming in. They ended with a team value of 1,450,000. They had 5 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. And they ended up with 13 touchdowns scored, 7 touchdowns against them. So they played great defense. They did get beat up a little bit with a -6 to their net casualty. And that's probably because this is a chaos pack team that has those marauders and things that can't quite stand up to some of the orcs and the dwarves that we've seen near the top. But they played astoundingly well. They were the second highest scoring team of the year, and this was a team that was coached by Bob Haley. So without we'll now get into some of the player awards. So for the player awards, this is a Patrick Mahomes award that I've created. This is the most highest paid, highest payroll valued player within the league. And that award goes to Natty, which is a rot spawn for the Defilers of Doom. Natty gets paid an astonishing 190,000 gold pieces. He's got 2 skill upgrades, which is stand firm and block. He's gotten 3 MVPs, and he's got 1 total casualty, which was a significant injury throughout the year this season. The next award goes to the best passer. That goes to Griffin Wolfborn. Griffin plays for the Toralithus Phoenixes. He's a high elf thrower. They're number 12. And he's got 2 stat upgrades. He's got accurate and Hail Mary pass. And in his career, he's had 2 MVPs, 14 career completions, and 1 touchdown. And he's valued at 130,000 gold pieces. So congratulations to Griffin for winning that award. The next is the most brutal award. This player was kind of a monster on the field, terrorizing a lot of teams throughout the entire season. That goes to Skull Slugga. Skull Slugga plays for the Washington Red Skulls, which is he's a Black Orc blocker, and he's got 2 skill upgrades, which is Block and Mighty Blow. He caused 6 casualties throughout the year, 3 badly hurts, 3 significant injuries, and he's gotten 2 MVPs. All right, the next highest scorer is the scorer award goes to SUTZ. SUTZ is a Goblin Renegade for the Roanoke Renegades. He's got 3 skill upgrades, which is block, leap, and plus agility. So he's an agility for block, dodge, leaping goblin. He's gotten 1 MVP, scored 6 total touchdowns throughout the year, and he's accumulated a total of 39 SPP in his career between the Development League and Season 3. So next goes to the Spike Magazine Award. This is kind of the award that goes to the player that gained the most star player points within the single season, but also just performed exceptionally well at the same time. That goes to Balfour. So congratulations to Balfour. Balfour plays for the Coldor Rockhounds. He's a dwarf runner. He's gotten 2 skill upgrades this season, which is block and movement. He's scored 6 touchdowns, had 2 completions, and even caused a casualty. He scored 22 star player points in season 3, currently valued at 130,000 gold pieces. So that's kind of it for the team and player awards that we're going through. Next, we'll get into the final standings of season 3. So first place, we kind of mentioned, was the Roanoke Renegades. Second place, the Washington Red Skulls. The third place is the Coldor Rockhounds, not far behind, and squeaking in from really the back of the pack is the Stegadon Stampeders, who have won 2 of their last 3 games, including a tie against the Red Skulls yesterday. The Taurolithus Phoenixes, the Roanoke Bullfrogs, the Northumbrian Night Stalkers, and the Defilers of Doom all bring in the bottom 4. The Taurolithus Phoenixes just barely missed the playoffs, just solely due on net touchdowns. They had a +0 net, where the Stegadon Stampeders had a +3 net touchdown. So that's what gave them the boost in the last spot within the playoffs. So, So moving forward into the playoffs, these top 4 teams are going to move forward to compete for the season 3 championship. So we got a total of 2 games that have been lined up already. That is the Roanoke Renegades against the Stegadon Stampeders as game 1. That's going to happen hopefully soon. And the same with the Coldor Rockhounds and the Washington Red Skulls. And so the winner of those 2 teams will both compete for the season 3 championship and the rights to earn one of those fancy Star City Blood Bowl League plaques. So good luck to those 4 teams, and I hope I see a ton of deaths and a ton of touchdowns and a lot of really close games during that time. So that's really it for season 3. As far as the league moving forward, what we're going to do next. So the next few steps, we have the Star City Blood Bowl League season 3 playoffs, as we've mentioned. We are going to upgrade the website for the development website to include OWA and Snotlings so that they can be played in the Sevens League. And then one of the things that I did in the past was order a vinyl Sevens pitch, and I'll allow that. I'll get out an order for those players that want to get those pitches. The price is about $15. It goes down the more people that order. I think we ordered so many the first time that I think the price ended up being about $9. So it's going to be somewhere between $10 and $15 depending on how many people go in on it. But if you're looking to get a sevens pitch, just let me know and I can start to kind of jot some names down and get ready to process an order there. And we're going to do just a regular sevens. We're not going to do street or anything like that. But if you want to play street or you want to play beach ball, any of those as well, feel free to do so. At this point in the development league, I don't think it really matters. If just as long as you and your opponent agree, that's all that really matters. So next is going to be that I'm going to have to put together the Sevens League rulebook, and I'll put that on Google Drive. And then lastly, we'll start to play the Sevens League, which will be an open play league. So you'll be capped at how many games you can play per week per team. But for the most part, it's just coordinate with someone who's in the league, find a time that you both can play and play a game. And then there's just a cap of how many times you play the same person. But that'll generate our draft pool that will add to all those undrafted players that weren't picked from season 3.2 that we just finished. And then, when we create new teams, we'll be able to draft from this new pool plus the remaining players that were in the old pool. So that being said, I just really want to thank you guys for playing. It was a lot of fun. I look forward to seeing the playoffs and how those things shake up. I'm going to guess, if I had to guess what the outcome was going to be, I'm going to put the Red Skulls over the Rockhounds, and then I am going to put I'm going to put the Stampeders pulling out one against the Renegades. And then I'm actually going to I'm actually calling that I think the Red Skulls will probably end up being this champion for this year, but I've been wrong before, so that's probably what's going to happen again. So, anyways, thank you guys a lot for playing, and we'll see you on the pitch soon. Have a good day.